Hey guys, Tyler here. Welcome back to Taiji, the open world puzzle game that took 8 years for one man to make. A lot of interesting puzzles so far. Just looking for a new area to find more puzzles. And how about I head over to the right of the big stairs? Check out these gardens. I may be looking to those in the future. I see other flower stuff down below. There's like platforms. Actually, you know where I want to go? I probably want to look at this puzzle. This makes a bit more sense. This is probably where the rules are explained. So 2 of these means I put in 2. 3 of these means I put in 3. All 4 means I put all of them in. And then none of them means... oh, none of them means probably none of them match the center. Yeah, so the center being lit up or not kind of determines how I actually respond to the surroundings. This is only 1 purple. What? Green? Okay, make 1 of them green. So this is telling us that the colors are probably arbitrary, and there's another way we should be considering the rules. I imagine then 3 of these get marked. So what I'm noticing is that the yellow-orange refers to matching the center, and the purple refers to not matching the center, just referring to the very center tile. So 1 matching the center, 3 not matching. 1 matching, does that just blend into the background? Yeah, they made it exactly the same color. 1 matching, 3 not matching. 2 matching, 2 not matching. Oh, but you could change this. Oh, interesting. Hold on. What if I change the center just voluntarily? So I would have 2 matching, 2 not matching. I bet this also works. Yeah, both work. And this is none matching the center. Interesting. Now I kind of get it. Let's go exploring. These are slightly more complicated. Oh, but these kind of look like the end of the line. I see the fire up there. Let me just check out the rest of the areas first. What lies over here? I currently don't know how to interact with it. Maybe it's just supposed to be evocative of the puzzles I'm dealing with, but if I ever find out a way to interact, that's a red wire. Red wires are scary. Oh, but that just leads up out here. That's cool. I see there's another exit all the way to the bottom, and that exit almost looks more intended. I wonder, though, I think it's going to have to be a puzzle to try to actually solve all of the islands? I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking about. Is this where I'm meant to go? Yes, this is where I'm meant to go next. Let's first check this out. It's a weird grid. Maybe I have to do a checkerboard pattern. Marking the flower area, patching together the map. There's more to learn here. So this is how I learn how this interacts with the grid. So 1 matching, 3 not matching. That's just correct. Diagonals don't matter. It's all just horizontal or vertical. Here, the center is locked into this, so I need 3 matching, or 3 not matching, 1 matching. And now there's 2 next to each other. So 1 matching, 3 not matching, and 1 of the not matching is also of a similar variety. So 1 matching, 3 not matching, and this would have 1 matching, 3 not matching. Aha! Now this is odd. They're in corners. 1 matching, 3 not matching. Just the not ones off the board are counted as not matching. Seems to be the idea. 1 matching, 3 not matching. 1 matching, 3 not matching. So like this. 1 matching, 3 not matching. 1 matching, 3 not matching. Yeah, that makes sense. Like the ones off the board are never considered to be on or off. It's always not matching if it's off the board. So I could do like something like this if I wanted to. 1 matching, 3 not matching. And then, oh, and this is a little different. Would this still work though? No, that doesn't quite add up. This adds up though. Yeah, because I have 2 non-matching, 3 non-matching, including the 1 off the board. This is a cool puzzle. This is a really original idea, actually. I've never seen a puzzle game that's done anything like this before. It's tricky even when you know the rules, which makes for a good puzzle. So 2 matching means I'm forced to do 2 here. So then this cell is locked into an on, so I need 3 matching, which looks like this. Now this is forced to have 2 matching again, so these both must be on. And with this being on, 3 matching looks like this. Oh my god, so it's just all of them. This has none of them matching. So you mark both of them and it's correct. none matching probably means these are off. Hold on. You have this on, so these two are matching. So this would have none matching. And then if this is on, none are matching. Hell yeah. Hold on. Is this a tricky one? Let's see if I can do it. This is forced to be locked in, which means this has to be off, which means that all these have to be on. So this means I need one matching. I guess it could be this one, because then I would also have two matching in the corner. So now this needs three matching, and the only way to do it is to have both of these be on. And now this is entirely different altogether. Well, I know that these two have to be the same, because these are all going to be matching this. So if these two are the same, they have to be not matching this. So I could do something like this, I suppose. I believe that satisfies everything. Nice. Opening a gate. What is this area? Oh! Like some sort of work yard. This is probably a totally different mechanic, though. I'm going to save this for after I finish this. This is actually shaping up to be a really interesting set of puzzles. Also, you can see the glowing lines of, like, the platforms. I bet I'm supposed to, like, connect the two circles. Oh, I can connect on the left side first and then use that to connect the right side. I have to do this now. Wait a second. Is this bottom thing also a bridge? It seems like I can manipulate it. I don't want to manipulate it just yet, though. Because right now, I just want to solve the puzzle of connecting this. So I've lit up this totally different set of puzzles. Oh, it's a combination of mechanics? Wait, no, these are just straight up dot puzzles. So I need a section of 9, 3, 1, and 1, which ends up looking like a section of 9 and sections of 1. And now it's combining the flower rule I've learned. Oh, this is interesting. So 3 have to match this. I'm pretty sure these two are gonna have to be the same. So I could do a section of 4 like so, and then a section of 4 like so. That is a clever puzzle. Section of 3, though, might be a little different, because I could have 3 matching and then sections of 3. And what do these puzzles do? Section of 9 with a ton of flowers. So these 3 are always the same. Same with these 3. This is different from these 2. This is different from these 4. This is different from the 3 around it. And these 2 are different, which means this is going to be the same as these bends, which means this is going to be the same as these 2. So these 3 are the same. Let's just say on right now. And then maybe this makes a section of 9. Oh my goodness. Section of 8. I'm actually not quite sure what's mandatory yet. I could do like these 3 being the same. And then I could do a section of 8. Look something like this. Oh, I tried to join it, and that made a much larger number than 8. And I can't do this because this would mess up the middle. Well, I suppose I could do this. There we go. There's my 8. I have forced cells, finally something to start with. So we can start with the edge. 1 matches and 2 don't match. So 2 of these 3 are filled in. And same with this. 3 out of these 4 are filled in. Kind of sounds like Minesweeper for a second. Well, that means this 1 has to be not filled in. And then both of these are filled in, creating the section of 1. So 1 of these 2 is not filled in. This needs 2 matches. It still could be on or off. But I could do something like this. Section of 2, blocker, and then a section of 3. But now this needs 1 more filled in, which must go here now. And this that have 2 matching would have this, and there we go. And it's a big tough one. No forced starters. This needs 3 matching, though. So all 4 of these are going to be the same. This one has to be different from these. This has everything around it be the same. So the only way to make that work with the 4 is if I join the 4 with the other 4. So let's say I have this. This is already a 5, so I need to make 8 here. But this is not the correct way to path it. You probably path it something more like this. So this can be the same as its surroundings. So this 6 should probably be a negative space. So I could do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's my negative space. Is this just correct? What's wrong with this? This has... Oh, this has 2 matching, not 1 matching, duh. Well, if I wanted to, I could do this and then create a section of 6 out here like this. There we go. And the wire... Oh, it continues in. What if I... roadblock. Alright. I'll have to learn these eventually. So now I want to power this right side. So that means I'm going to need to bring all the bridges into this. I think I see it. I hope this works anyway. I imagine I have to bring the bridge up and then connect it back. And now I basically have control of this bridge on the bottom. I can do whatever I want with it. I was probably overthinking it. It'd be kind of funny, though, if you actually had to get off all of the pillars at some point and then, like, rejoin up at a different area. Maybe that's still not out of the question. I'm curious to see if this changes anything. Now it just brings me... Well, it brings me to these tricky puzzles. I do feel like this was always solvable, though. Isn't this just a checkerboard pattern? It is. With all of them being one, I think that I would do a pattern that kind of looks like this. Yeah, they're always going to look pretty. With two? Well, I need to have some corners that do this. Maybe it's a ring around the edge. Yeah. Okay, I got those fairly quickly despite the red wire, and now I can get out through here. Lots of tunnels. Let's do the boss puzzles now. And then after, there was something I noticed that I'm really curious about. So, these are something I know how to do. Do I have to walk on these? Oh, I need them to be powered. So I gotta start the power from... Oh, from the bottom right. Okay. Bring it over. Bring it down. Now I can work with this bridge however I want. And here we are. Nice connected power. Let's solve some puzzles. These are walkables. So if I want to, I could kind of create like a bit of a plus sign in the middle with negative space. Because I was thinking at first I would do it with positive space if I had full control, but obviously it doesn't work that way. Here, okay, this has to be on, which needs, I walk in one direction. Well, it can't be this direction because then these two would be matching. So I'll go this way. And then this absolutely needs to be on, but I don't necessarily have to go here so soon. One needs to match the middle. So that means 3 of these should be on. Maybe I start like this. There we go. And then, again, only one can match the middle. Then I want to have none match this one. So this kind of looks correct. Nice. You got to figure out where you can start and where the dead ends are. So this must be on, and only one of these 4 can be on. Wasn't it kind of a similar pattern to the first puzzle, except you just start in the middle? Dodge the corners. There we go. This looks right. This requires this to be on, which means that this corner needs to be on. This is my ending point. So I've got to start by going out here, and I think just dodge the purples and we'll be happy. Yeah, pretty much just walk everywhere that isn't on flowers. Looking good. Start in the middle. I think I just need to walk everywhere that isn't full purple flowers again. I can dodge this corner just fine, and this corner doesn't matter either. Yeah, I don't like this step. Well, no. It's still workable. It's still workable. Yeah, this almost works, except I need to walk on both of these corners. It's almost there. Reset. I recognized my mistake when I walked down. I obviously should have walked here. So yeah, it was just one little misstep. I don't know why I decided to start thinking again when I obviously knew it all along. This purple is locked in, so these must all be off. And then these 2 must be marked. So this here is my ending point. This has 1 matching, so I could do something like here. Since this has to be off, 1 matching. This will have 3 matching. This will have 2 matching. If I want 1 matching, I could go around like this. And then if I want 1 matching, I could walk like this, and that seems right. That was a tricky one. Well, I lit the campsite, but I don't think I'm actually done with this area because I noticed something kind of cheeky. This door has not had the same lights on over the course of me playing this section. It's kept changing, and it seems like its lights correspond to the lights under these pillars. So the way I see these pillars, like the glowing symbols, the one with the stem out probably means you need 1 bridge connection, and the ones without a stem means you need 0 bridge connections. There's 7 with the bridge connection and 4 bridges. So this seems like a fun puzzle. Let's just imagine where I would want the bridges. There has to be a bridge here, so probably here to here. Then 1 bridge here to here, 1 bridge here to here, and then the final bridge where it is right now. And then it seems like I'll have to use these early exits, if you will, just to be able to continue walking. So it seems mildly tedious, but it also might be challenging, and I think the tedium will be worth the challenge. This is certainly an interesting puzzle. First one that actually like really feels like it's a different kind of puzzle from the rest. Hold on, something. No, this is fine. This is fine. The issue is I just have to be able to exit after all this, which is not that easy. And this is dissatisfied because there's 2 bridges attached to it. So that's actually a rule I did not see coming. To solve this, I almost feel like I have to work backwards. So the final move I have to make is connecting a bridge to any land and then walking out. Now, the only way I actually see that I could do that is involving the left side. And that may look something like this, where if I move this bridge up, move it over, I can now warp around to the bridge down here. Actually, what if I take this bridge, which wasn't doing anything before, and have this start to become important? So now I have 2 bridges actually attached exactly where I want them. So I could take this 3rd bridge and start going kind of crazy with it. And actually, I can bring it on over to the left side pretty decently. Hold up. I'm on to something here. I've just solved it. Please tell me I can escape through here. Oh, no. It's correct, but I have to get off still. I mean, this isn't what I was planning to do. I was just surprised by everything lighting up. The plan was to connect to here. Or no. I had this backwards. Connecting down here so I could get off. And then I wanted to manipulate the bridge over here. So I got to go on a long journey through this area. Just how do I get out? Oh, no. Let me out. No way. I think it still works if I go out from above. Actually, do I even need to go out for this to work? Yeah, who says I need to go out? This might work just as well. Because frankly, I can connect the bridges, bring it up here and solve it. Aha! I just need to get out from somewhere, and this somewhere works. So let's explore this way out. Is the door's just open? It worked. I bet at some point, maybe once I'm inside, I'll have to use these flowers for a puzzle. Oh, never mind. This is something I don't know. This is actually what I was just looking at in the section below. These flowers are just evocative. I should go to the section below. It seems like I'm running into these minus puzzles a lot, so I want to figure out how to solve them. I will say, as an aside, I love it when just learning the mechanic is not enough to solve the puzzle. I love it when it's a combination of figuring out the mechanic and then using that mechanic to actually apply to challenging puzzles. So that section was awesome, but let's contrast that to, say, the binary section, where it's like you figure out the mechanic and then the puzzles are trivial. I think there's a noticeable difference in quality between the two because of that. And I'm hoping this section is more of the same, where it's like you figure out the mechanic then solve tricky puzzles. This kind of looks like the start. I mean, this is the most obvious starting area. It seems kind of big for a starting puzzle, though, no? Is there anything else I can do? But this one's bigger. How about over here? This one's also big. Well, this is the section. It's like a line section. Mark in the bottom right. Still got the whole left side of the map to do. I wonder if this actually helps me a little bit. Because, oh, yeah, maybe this is the proper tutorial. Kind of look at the minus sign. So this is how I'm supposed to work with the black minus. So I just do the opposite. Oh, wait, no, I do exactly the same thing with the other black minus. What is it trying to tell me? Am I supposed to just match? Am I supposed to match with respect to the minus? Okay, idea. If there's multiple minuses on a board, they must be in identical looking sections. Yeah, they must be in identical looking sections. They don't have to be filled in or not filled in, just identical looking sections. Some identical looking sections. Now, I don't know if they have to be in the same position within these sections. Well, I still don't need to learn that yet. Still don't need to learn that yet. Will I learn it now? I could learn it now. What if I do this? No, okay. I guess it has to just... Sorry? Oh, wait, yeah, this is me learning it. They have to be in the same position within these sections. So that means this section ends up looking like this. They have to be in the same position within the sections. Have to be in the same position within the sections. Have to be in the same position within the sections. They have to be in the same position with the sections. Keep repeating it, and it continues to be true. This feels like some sort of elbow macaroni. Oh, I could probably just do this. Yeah. Yeah, sections of 1. Take me over here now. I can't quite do sections of 2. Wait, yes, I can. I can do a section of 2. No, I can't. I can do an S bend, though. Sections of 4. This is a sweet mechanic. So different colors means different sections, is what I'm gathering. Maybe it does mean, though, they can actually join. Like, I can have... Oh, no. I gotta have different sections. Noted. Well, then this is a section, and that works. There we go. Yeah, negative space, positive space, 3 different colors. So green has to have this shape. And I guess that doesn't quite work for black and white, which, again, means I just need to reverse the positive and negative space. We can't have 2 minuses in the same section. Now, I assume black and blue can't be the same section, so you gotta change it up a little. Again, they can't be the same section. So I could have 1 section be 4 like this, 4 like this, 4 like this, and then 5. So black's got to be shaped like this, and then white could just be a 1 section. Black's got to be shaped like this. Yellow could again be a 1 section. No, that would join with the black. Wait, this doesn't work? Oh, wait, it does work. Because the white and the yellow are in different parts of their section. That's what it's trying to tell me. How do I make the black ones work? Well, I guess I could have this be the black section. Yeah, that satisfies everything, actually. Now I just need to differentiate the white and the yellow. I could do something like this. Gotcha. So technically, the blue is not the same as the black section because it's in a different part of the section. Wow. This is such a sick mechanic. This is a great day for cool mechanics. Section, 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 almost. There's just the same section, which is an issue. What about a T? There we go. Not just a T, but a bigger piece like this. So these must all be pressed. This can't be filled in, so the yellows are sections of 1. Oh, I forgot negative space exists again. This could be, oh, duh. This could be a section, and then this could be a section. Ah, that's almost it. What am I missing? Oh, they're the same section. Right. Yeah, I can't have that happen. Section. Section. Yeah, they're different sections. They're both S pieces, but the yellow and blacks are in different parts. That one stumped me for probably longer than it should have. I'm glad I got it done. More of these puzzles. So what's up with the diagonal line? How's that different from a horizontal line? Maybe that means the sections can be rotated. Like this? Yeah, diagonal means it can be rotated. This is flat, but diagonal means it can be rotated. So as long as one of them is diagonal, it's good. Diagonal means it can be rotated. I mean, diagonal means it doesn't have to be rotated. Means it doesn't have to be rotated. I did that wrong. Rotate 180, just in case people thought that you could rotate it, had to rotate it only 90 degrees. Okay, do this with negative space. So something like this. And now a tricky puzzle. So this could be original. Oh, it has to match the other minus. This one's probably got to be negative space. Probably looking something like this. And then I could do a plus like that. Oh, no, that merges with this section over here. That's not right. Also, this merges with this section, which is feasible, but I'm not going to count on it just yet. So I can have a section. No, still not where it. Oh, duh. This needs to be negative space. That's what I'm missing. There we go. That's the one. Whoa, rotating the bridge. Fun. I need to get over here eventually. And soon I will. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Okay, so each of these refers to different bridges. I see. So I can walk on this like a bridge. And the other pieces can only rotate. So I could do something more like this. And this can only rotate. So it appears that may be going to the right. I don't know, actually. Oh, I see. If I get this block just out of the way, maybe like that, I could rotate this block into place reasonably. Create a nice loop to take me to the right. What lies over here? Damn it! What about this thing? Whoa. Hold up, what? This is a funny little area. Probably a combination section. Section of 5, a ton of 2s, 2s and 1s. This is a valid section of 8. Leaving the section of 5 in the corner. Section of 1, and then sections of 5. Opening the door for a combination section. Well, a section of 4 probably means I could just do something like this. Section of 2 means I could probably do something like this. No, that adds up to 2, not 4. Is it this simple? You do a T-piece, 2 T-pieces, there we go. Oh, these have to be sections of 1, because if this went down, it would only be a section of 2. So section of 4 looks something like this. This can be rotated. Now that's a bit trickier. Section of 3, section of 3. And this has to be on. Section of 4. So this has to be on. This doesn't quite work. And this doesn't work either because it's flipped, not rotated. I guess I could do this section of 8 and then, yeah, sections of 1. A lot of cells forced not to be. Okay, so the 6 has to be a section of negative space. Is it this easy? It is. This is a giant puzzle. Oh my god, big puzzle. Good old 8x7. 56 possible cells in here. Why are you doing this to me? I have to start with the blues. No, I think I gotta start with this forced 2 or this forced 1. Actually, this forced 1 forces 4 of these cells. Well, then what about this 2? Oh, it can combine with the 1 for a section of 3, actually. So I guess these actually aren't that forced. I could do some sectioning like this. But what about this 2? 2 shares space with here. Oh, and I forget. Can I do this? No, these 2 aren't happy. 2 colors can't share the same section. Yeah, 2 can't go here, and it can't go here, so it has to go here. Section of 2 here. So all these are marked off. It means this has to be a section that has to continue. And now the purple line is not matching up with the purple line up here. I gotta get 9 and I only have 5. That's why I want to attach the 6. Oh, but I feel like this can't be that complicated of a shape. But something tells me they are going to be just complicated shapes. Wonderful. Well, hold on, though. Don't I know that the purple has to share with these 2? No, it doesn't. I think, actually, because the purple pink's going to be in, like, at least the 9 section, that this one can't share with the 2 and 1. Because 9 is bigger than 3. So this probably has to be lit up. So section 9. How can both of these be in the same, well, same spot with rotation with respect to a section of 9? Well, it could look like this. It does feel like I have to close off this 4 somehow, so I feel that this is forced. I can think about where I want this section 4 to be. Do I dare just have it be a vertical column? If I did, we would have something looking like this. Something like that, which doesn't quite pan out. This does, though. So we're looking at a section of 8. Wait, hold on. Section of 9. Yeah, okay, I got 2 sections of 9 here. The 4 and 2 and 6 are all good. So now I just got to get these 3s and 1s, which is actually thankfully simple. Solving the damn puzzle. Wow, that's a tricky one. Look at that. Work of art. How about these 3 puzzles? We could do sections of 1, and then this makes a section of 4. Positive space. Positive space. Sections of 3. Yeah, that works. Okay, 4 and 3 being positive space. I could do something like this if I dare. Mark this. Mark that. Actually, this works. Section complete. Let's carry on. So let's keep messing with these now. I want to try to go down because that's where the lantern is. I also want to go up for the heck of it. Might involve changing this piece. And there we go. That's how I get up. What even is up here? Well, there's this section, which I saw. These puzzles look doable, but who knows? They could be really challenging. It's either has to be a 2 long or a 4. I guess it could be a 5. It totally can. This is just right. 5 is possible. Has to be at least a 4. How are these two gonna have a similar section that's rotated? With negative space, that's how. A negative space section, it looks like this. And then this is just correct. 3 different colors. How bad could it be? Wait, how does this work? Oh, I see why that upsets the yellow. It would have worked, I think, for yellow if we had this, but black gets upset now. This is actually really clever. It's such a small puzzle, but it's giving me a bit of a spook. How about, no, because blue and black are the same now. Something's gotta bleed into the middle. What about this? Aha! A piece of 6 and black is a piece of 1. Now, everything's gotta be a different shape. So this works for black. This could work for white. This works for yellow. Yep, those are all valid rotations. Pause if you wanna verify yourself. So the yellow needs at least these, because it can't be sideways, because this has to be off. I could try this shape, but that makes it really difficult for the black diagonal. Oh god, I don't know. I guess one thing I can do with yellow is make this shape. This is perfectly valid, and don't you forget it. Maybe that's just what it's teaching us? How are the black pieces wrong? Oh, right, duh. I just kind of forgot that section. Yeah, the yellow totally works. Even though it's the same shape. Oh my god, more puzzles still. Hot damn, how many rules? How deep does this mechanic get? Well, but this is a rotation. I guess it's just rotations that maybe don't look like rotations. But they are, in fact, rotations. That's a bad rotation. This one is a bad rotation. This is a good rotation. Yeah, if you rotate the whole shape, it will still work. And this one, if you rotate the whole shape, it'll still work. This, if you rotate the whole shape, it'll still work. Cool. 3 of them. Has to at least be a 2x2 in size. I bet you could do this, actually. Even though there's technically 2 in the same shape, you could still rotate it and they'd be in a similar position. Like every single one of these could be in the top left of the 2x3 with the proper rotation. So that's what it's telling me. Multiple in the same shape. Which 2 would be in the same shape though? Surely not these 2. Like, I don't see how this would work. Like there's no sensical rotation. What about a plus? A plus would work. Ah, there we go. And this looks possibly tricky. I'm just trying to think of like some way to combine them and rotate them, but maybe that's a bait. Something almost like this. Yeah, okay. So not in the same shape, it's just a funny rotation. What does this unlock? Unlocks. Oh, something in there? Oh, maybe it's through here. Because I haven't done this section yet. Oh god, this looks very tricky. Well, the blues are non-rotatable. So for starters, this has to be filled in. And then this has to be filled in, probably. I could maybe do something like that. And then I just gotta figure out how to make these symmetrical. Well, doesn't this work? Okay, that's actually not too bad. Need the S piece, but it can be rotated. Maybe it's not your average S piece. Is this symmetrical? This is symmetrical. Okay. Can I reproduce this shape? Yes, I can. But that is not quite symmetrical. What about turning it into like a 5 size piece? Because this works right now. Yeah, but how does that work with you now? Because I want this piece, but then there's something combined. But if I draw it with negative space, then it doesn't get any better. Maybe it could become a 6 size? Like this? Oh, wow, that was a cool one. This is moderately different. Literally all that's changed, this is negative. Well, hold on. That means I can maybe do my original idea. That looked something... Was it this one? It was this idea. Yeah, I just have to draw that shape with negative space. That doesn't quite work. Yeah, almost though. This isn't it, is it? No. Feels kind of close though. Hold on. Is this it? Yeah. All right, so original idea, expanding on it a touch. Got whole minecarts here. It won't let me push them or anything. And this just loops me back to here now. But it's all connected. So now I've just got to figure out how to get down. Well, for starters, that does force this piece to be located here. That is mandatory. And what about, and that means the yellow piece has to connect to the start somehow. Probably like this. So then I imagine the black piece would connect. I mean, we don't have many options. Here works, so what? Blue just lines up then and all's fine and dandy? Actually, wouldn't it still work in this location? No, not quite. Oh, wait. Because it's looped around, I can go from top to bottom now. That's the catch. So this should actually connect to the top. Ah, so it was forcing the bottom to be last. Well, and that's just it. Nice. And you absolutely love to see it. Hold on. So this is broken. This leads me to the boss puzzles. It's got the red borders, so I assume we'll be seeing some dots soon. This is a lot of different sections, huh? So I imagine that this here is a section, and then this is a section. Those are slightly wrong. I mean, this almost works. It's very close. Well, this is probably right then. Sections of 2. There we go. S pieces on the white section. This has to be written in negative space. The only way to fit that S piece over here is by drawing it here. So you're telling me then this also needs to be filled in. And then I could do something like this. And I guess I could make it symmetrical. No, I can't have them combined like that. Almost. The black ones don't match up. This is it. You draw this black one with negative space. Okay, you can tell a lot about the black sections at least. This one's probably got to be written in negative space. It might be a plus. That looks pretty correct for the black ones anyway. I guess this works, positive space. I guess, oh, T pieces. Yeah, T pieces. T pieces. Woof. Bring me up. Or bring me over here for the ginormous puzzle. This is a casual 8x10. Well, we actually know a lot about the black pieces, especially since they don't rotate. Has to be to the right and to the above, and the above left also needs to be below to the right and above to the right. And it needs to be right and to above. So this shape, now I'm not gonna be able to draw this with negative space, so I guess this has to be positive, so that means something 2 to the right is also mandatory. So this is the shape, and now I just need to draw more over here. And now these white pieces are rotatable. I feel like they gotta be S pieces. That's the vibe I'm picking up right now. So that works for these two. This works. This works. Doesn't quite work for this one though, does it? Or does it? Does it? Wait, this is just raw. Oh, I didn't fill in everything here. There we go. That one was actually easier than its size suggested. Well, completing the fire, I want to look around to see if there's any side sections that I missed. Well, I couldn't find anything extra in here. You know what I could do? I could go back to the previous section. And then I remember there was like a combination, flower and minuses, that I would want to solve there. Back into this door is what I wanted. Yeah, we ain't done puzzling yet. Hell no. Feels like it's got to be a size 1. There's no rotation. So a size 1 and then size 2. All right, a relatively simple puzzle, just a knowledge check. Now we're combining the flowers and the, I actually don't know what to call this. The lines, the minus lines. These three are locked in, so 2 similar, 2 non-similar forces this. So it's probably just gonna be a bunch of elbow macaronis. Well, I think elbow macaroni is the way. It's the way and the truth. This is a lot of rotatables. Technically, these could just be size 1s. There's nothing stopping this from being the case. Except this flower. If I want all 3 to match, and I do, I need to have like a T-piece. All right, so T-pieces. Sounds fun. T-piece, 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 T-piece. Nice. This has to be filled in, huh? This has to be opposite of that. So positive, none of these are positive. Need 1 to be the same. So like this. This would need 2 to be the same. This needs 1 to be the same. Like this? Doesn't this work? This is wrong because I have 2 that are the same. Uh-oh. I'm gonna reset. What if this were positive? Then these 2 have to be the same. So these 2 are positive, this would have to be negative. And then I have to fill these in. So this has no matchings. I have to have a TP section, but it can't be positive because then otherwise we would have a plus, which invalidates this piece. So it has to be negative. I guess I could make it a little bigger like this. I could have a valid piece kind of like this. But that invalidates this flower. But it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. This works. Oh my god, what a shape. What a monstrosity. What lies within? Big puzzles. I could do either one. I'm gonna do both. Let's start with the smaller one. Much more manageable, hopefully. So these 3 have to be the same, positive or negative. These 2 have to be different from this, positive or negative. And then I need a plus, but a plus doesn't work here. Okay, reset. There is a force start, and that means these have to be positive to not match the no matching. So that means this has to be the same as this plus. So now we're on to something. I think that means I could dare to go negative and not suffer any consequences. Same with this, could also be negative. And I could have both purples be a size of 1. And then I could have the blue be negative space. This looks like it works. Oh, they're the same section. You've got to be kidding me. Well, surely there's some nonsense I can open up. Maybe here? Yeah, this looks right. Oh, God. This is very tricky. Just look for the forced starts. So this is a forced start, meaning these all have to be filled in. Means that this is not the same as these have to be filled in. Because this is on, one of these 3 has to be filled in. Actually, these all have to be filled in. This has to be filled in for 3 matching. This cannot be filled in. These 2 are in fact not filled in. So this must then be filled in. That's a shape. It might not be too bad. We just make the same shape facing out in all directions. They're big 1s. He was number 1. It's not that simple. Well, they can all be standing men. That's perfectly valid too. This is filled in, so I do need another one of these to be filled in. Could it be this one? No, it could not, because then this would need to be filled in. So it has to be here. This must be filled in, this must be filled in, this must be filled in. I didn't even notice that this connected, so I actually need a piece here, and here, and here. So now this, hopefully doesn't change too much. This being filled in means I need another one filled in. It can't be here, because this can't be filled in. So I guess we could go to the right. It can't be here either, because this can't be filled in. This is a really interesting puzzle. So all of them have to go, I guess, actually to the left with respect to their base. Yeah, with respect to their base. So now this is filled in. So another one has to be filled in. Which one? It can't be below because this can't be filled in. It could be above. No, it can't be because this cannot be filled in. So it has to be to the left. So this is filled in, this is filled in, this is filled in. Are we good? We're close to good. This needs only one valid neighbor. I could fill this in, which fills in this, this, and this for symmetry. Now it's just the big connected shape. And I'm pretty sure this is valid. This is valid, which makes this, this, and this filled in. I think it's right now. Holy cow, this was such a good puzzle. Wow, this is probably the best puzzle yet. Just so many steps that beautifully went into each other. I'm so glad I checked out this section. Are we finally done? Am I free? I'll escape out this way. I assume this takes me back to the overworld. Oh my gosh. Let's take a look at my overall progress. Why don't I? To here, I only have 2 tutorial sections to go. I technically could push this button, but I'm gonna wait until I have all of them solved. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. More Taiji coming soon. This game is getting better and better. I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a wonderful day and peace.